Hey, what's going on over this Virgin gang? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good. Today on something I feel like showing off. What bam, the Sour Cream and Onion Breath Eevee done by Q-Rays. Look at that card. Tag Team All-Stars really had it right. This is a promo in English. I mean, look at it. Look at the Derp V. Look how derpy he is. He's beating some chives. He's beating a little too many onions, and he's got the breath to show it. I've had a day. It's been one of them days. I don't want to talk about it. Let's just talk about some cringe. We got people still camping out in front of stores. Sure, whatever. You want to do that? You want to form a line outside of a store? Have fun. Do your thing. At some point, it crosses the line. At some point, it's really fucking cringe to look at. And I think we're at that point right here where we're looking at this store right here. This is from PokeStreetz, the homie. Make sure you follow them. Make sure you go check them out on Instagram. And let's just let's check out this video. And let's just laugh at some cringe. Let's laugh at some absolute doofus stuff.
Not first, bro. Not first. This will be majority against you too. You're not going to win.
Well, that's a good sign right there. Reflects our numbers. Hey, it's 10 of us versus 2 of you. Who do you think's going to win? That's a great way to start this interaction. A bunch of 30-something-year-olds, a bunch of people that I probably went to high school with, a bunch of people that are making failing art projects or trying to start movies that no one's going to watch. It just seems like that. Old line leader tracksuit here is basically laying down the law. They were here first. Him and his crew were here first. This is our turf, big dog. No whiny babies allowed here. No wiener babies here. Only the strong can get this prismatic evolutions. Only the strong are allowed to get surging sparks. And they're first in line. These two are trying to be first in line. Now, look, I don't know who is actually here first in line. All I know is I see a bunch of fucking cringe right in front of me. I see a bunch of people fighting over Pokemon card line slots. Like, at what point is it just like, you know what? It's just not worth it. At some point, I just am going to go home, and I got better things to do. The Oblivion Remastered fucking game came out. I could be playing that instead. I could be going out and hanging out with a friend. I could be, and this is coming from somebody who's surrounded with Pokemon memorabilia. Look, I understand. I get it. It's just, at what point do you just not, like, look at this from the outside, and you're like, dog, the fuck?
Majority against you too. You're not going to win.
I'm sure there's some context to that, but saying people like you think you can be first just isn't really a good thing to be slinging around. I'm sure he means people that are cutting. It's just not a great... at this point, I don't even know what the hell they're arguing about. Like, I'm pretty sure they already have claims on what's going to be going on there. I don't even know how they know Target's going to have product in there right this second. Did they restock this one on this day as it closes, and they have privy to that information? Are employees letting that stuff out? Is this what it is? Looks like this dude right here in the nice, cool blue shorts. Looks like he already bought something. Looks like he already got in there. You better follow him. Fucking that dude knows how to get in. He knows where all the secret tunnels are. The one cool thing about this video is that dude wearing the nice Stone Cold shirt. That fucking rocks. That's super sick. Their snapback hats are pretty cool too, but that shirt really sells it. And then just this dude in like a fucking blanket just looks uninterested the whole time. Like, while this video is playing, at any point, just fixate on this dude and just watch how like no fucks this guy gives. He doesn't care about anything that's happening with this. He's kind of looking at the camera like, dog, like, fucking dude's filming us about this shit. You fucking kidding me?
People like you think you be first. Exactly. But we all were told not to line up until 5. By the way, guys, you can't be here until 5 a.m. So why did you show up before? Why did you show up before? I got here at 4:45. I was here at 11 p.m. There's nobody here. The cops came here at 1 o'clock and told us that management said that we can't be here. You can leave your chair here, but you can wait in your car. You can't stay here. So just come back in. I'm still talking. Come back in.
Wow, what a guy. He's still talking. He's still going. This guy in his tracksuit is important. He assembled all 5 pieces of the Infinity tracksuit to form one mega douche. That's what happened here. I'm still talking, my guy. Put a fucking shitty bubble in your mouth. You don't get to talk when I talk. And apparently what happened was they were all waiting outside Target at 1 a.m., like most normal people do, and they're just like, we're going to camp out here and wait for some Pokemon cards. By all means, do you. The cops showed up. They're like, hey, man, what you're kind of doing is loitering. And they're like, hey, no worries. We have some back deal shit with the management or some people that work at Target. No biggie. They said we could stand here. And the cops are like, yeah, we don't give a shit. Go to your cars. Leave your chairs, but whatever. You can't just hang out here out in front of Target. You guys are kind of fucking looking a little suspicious. It's kind of a liability thing. All kinds of stuff could happen. It's a bunch of stuff that law enforcement doesn't want to get involved with. And for some reason, these guys think their chairs are placeholders. They think that because they put a chair down, that's a placeholder. I guess these two gentlemen right here with the snapbacks showed up, and it was 4:50 instead of the 5 a.m. when everybody was supposed to line up. I think that's the story so far. I think.
You can't be here. You can leave your chair here, but you can wait in your car. You can't stay here. So just come back at, I'm still talking, come back at 5 a.m. So at 5 a.m., we're all here before 5 a.m., but here you are. We're telling you how it is. We're like, nah, you guys don't count. Your chair's here, but you ain't here. Because we're told we can't be here that time. You don't know shit, bro. You don't know nothing. What are you looking at? I'm not me. So tell me now. Start talking. Okay, so.
Wait. So if no one can be there before 5 a.m., and if these guys were here at 4:50, like, I mean, yeah, they still shouldn't have been there either, but technically you guys weren't in line because you guys weren't supposed to be there before 5 a.m. either. From his own mouth, from the Don's mouth, from the fucking mafiosa's mouth, they weren't supposed to be there before 5 a.m. But for some reason they have places held. I don't get it. I don't understand. Like, who looks at this? This is embarrassing. This is fucking embarrassing right here. Look at this. A bunch of dudes sitting out in front of Target complaining about $25 worth of Pokemon cards, $50 worth of Pokemon cards. Some of them trying to make fucking $70 worth of profit. And this is what this has devolved into. This is what the hobby, this is cringe on every single fucking part. Yes, people that cut in line are bad. If they were actually cutting in line and they were doing that stuff, is bad. Look, a fucking chair is not a placeholder, okay? If no one's there and I see a bunch of chairs sitting outside, I'll be like, oh, looks like Target's having a chair sale. Or, oh, looks like some homeless Pete's were trying to fucking grill some weenies and beans over a little trash can fire. I'm not going to think that's a placeholder. And some people walking up, acting like this, saying, I'm talking, little man. I am important here. I run this shit. Just doesn't, it's not a good look for anybody. You all look like douches. Every person here, minus that cool dude fucking sitting there unbothered with like the blue shorts and that dude with like the actual blanket on, those two, they're cool. They're not doing anything wrong. Everybody else, y'all look like douchebags doing this stuff. And this is embarrassing. This is what our hobby has turned into. A bunch of fucking millennials, a bunch of 30-something-year-olds who can't just live without Pokemon cards, who need that sweet, sweet prismatic evolutions, or else they're going to die, or else their 401k will go unfunded, or else their kids' Christmas will not be bought. It's trash. It's stupid. It's shit. Just stop this stuff. There's no reason this should be happening. Period. At some point, you look at this situation, you're just like, maybe I got better shit to do. Maybe fucking $100 worth of Pokemon cards isn't worth it. Maybe there's things I could be actually doing instead of just sitting here looking like a tool for the internet. Like, anybody feel, you don't look good. No one looks good here. This is embarrassing. Except for, once again, the two homies that get it passed. But everybody else, like, fucking look in the mirror, check out what you look like. No one in the Pokemon community approves of this behavior. And yes, people cut in line are also bad, blah, 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 blah. No one was supposed to be there before 5 a.m. Y'all are hanging outside of it fucking at 1 a.m. like it's goddamn SpongeBob's house, and you're going to break clarinets and cause fucking bonfires in the middle. You're just partying it up there, hanging out, loitering in front of the... It's stupid. It's fucking dumb. Law enforcement had to come and say leave. And someone looks good here. Someone looks good in this actual video. Get out of here. That's all I got. This hobby's cooked, man. At least for a little bit. We need a cleansing. That's all I got. Appreciate it, Virgin Gang. See you later. Man, like, who uploads this and is like, you know what? This is a good look for me. I like that I'm telling people to shut up when I'm talking. I love it when I tell people, like, hey, this is how it is. There's 10 of us and 2 of you. It's just a really weird look. I imagine those two guys, I imagine they tried to strong arm their way to the front. But how do you look any better doing shit like that? Oh, you're on the wrong territory, my guy. This is fucking tracksuit turf.